President William Ruto has announced that key functions that were at the center of the dispute between the county and national governments will be officially transferred to the devolved units. Speaking at the 11th National and County Governments coordinating the meeting, Ruto said that the functions agreed upon will be gazetted and transferred to counties this week, as Anastasia Mukabi now reports.
President William Ruto chaired the 11th National and County Government Summit to address the governor's grievances. Ruto announced the transfer of county function from the national government, and the necessary funds will accompany the functions in the next financial year, July.
To this end, we will complete the transfer of all devolved functions to county governments without delay. I am informed by the Attorney General that this Friday, the functions that have already been agreed upon will be gazetted and transferred to counties. I'm informed by John Buddy that today he will be releasing the monies for last month. That means that we are consistently moving in the right direction.
President Ruto emphasized the need to address challenges affecting counties, citing fiscal constraints, and called for the harmonious intergovernmental relations for the effective devolution and sustainable socio-economic transformation. Among the issues the governors had raised are the reports by the Controller of Budget, which they claim do not capture the cases of delayed disbursements of funds in development spending. They were also unhappy with the ongoing dispute over devolved function that are still held at the national level. The controller of road billions, even after a court case ruled in their favor, as well as the recent standoff on the held equipment leasing plan. The High Court in September froze Kenya shillings 10.5 billion collected under the Road Maintenance Levy Fund, pending a determination of a case filed by the governors challenging the use of funds by the Kenya Roads Board to build roads in the counties.
I urge all ministries, departments and agencies at both levels of government to hasten the dispute resolution processes by taking advantage of alternative resolution mechanisms. This approach not only saves time and averts costly delays, but it also relieves citizens of financial burden of legal fees and foster mutual trust and collaboration.
Deputy President Kithure Kindiki highlighted that development is still essential to decentralizing resources, power and decision-making in order to bring services closer to the people.
Our convening here is a testament of the vibrancy of our Constitution and is in line with what is expected of us to ensure that devolution works not only to affirm our national unity, but also to expedite the development of our country.
Chairperson of the Council of Governors, Ahmed Abdullahi, reaffirmed that the devolution has demonstrated that sustainable development originates from the bottom up.
Devolution has shown us that sustainable development comes from bottom up. The genius of devolved governance has been to let development and good governance flow upward from villages to sub-counties to county governments and ultimately to the national government. We need to continue to keep that path open, to give government a human face and bring development and decision-making closer to the people.
The president also affirmed that the national government will continue to offer support to the county governments to enable them to avail services and development to the citizens. Anastasia Mukabi, TV 47, Nairobi.